Imagine a world where chaos reigns, economic uncertainty, the relentless pressure of social media, and the constant noise of an ever-changing world. Now imagine standing in the middle of it all, calm, composed, and unshaken. What if I told you that a 2,000-year-old philosophy holds the key to not just surviving, but thriving in 2025? This is the power of Stoicism. It's not just an ancient philosophy, but a timeless roadmap to success and inner peace. In this video, we'll uncover how you can harness its wisdom to rise above challenges and unlock your true potential. Let's get started. Introduction: Why Stoicism Matters More Than Ever. In 2025, life is busier and more demanding than ever. From navigating technological advancements like AI to dealing with personal and global uncertainties, staying grounded feels almost impossible. Yet, in this chaos lies an opportunity, the chance to cultivate resilience, clarity, and peace, the cornerstones of thriving in any era. Stoicism, born in ancient Greece and Rome, is more relevant today than ever. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." His wisdom transcends time, offering a practical philosophy for overcoming challenges and finding balance in a fast-paced world. In this video, we'll explore what Stoicism is and why it matters today, the tenets of Stoicism that directly address modern struggles, how to apply Stoic practices to thrive in 2025. Stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll have actionable tools to reshape your mindset, redefine success, and cultivate lasting inner peace. Part 1. What is Stoicism? A timeless philosophy for modern times. Stoicism was founded in ancient Greece by Zeno of Citium and later developed by Roman philosophers like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius. At its core, Stoicism is about control versus no control, recognizing what is within your control and letting go of what isn't, living virtuously, prioritizing wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline, embracing challenges, viewing obstacles as opportunities for growth. Why it matters today. The modern world is filled with distractions, fears, and uncertainties. Social media fosters comparison. The news amplifies fears, and personal setbacks feel overwhelming. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our inner strength and navigate life with a clear mind and a steady heart. Key takeaway: you don't need to control the world to thrive. You only need to control how you respond to it. Expanded context. To understand the depth of Stoicism, consider how it emerged. Ancient Greece was rife with political strife, wars, and natural disasters. Philosophers like Zeno observed that while external chaos is inevitable, internal chaos is optional. Fast forward to today, and the parallels are striking. Our wars might not always involve armies, but manifest as personal struggles, workplace stress, and societal challenges. Stoicism bridges these eras, offering a timeless toolkit for mastering life's uncertainties. Part 2. Thriving Amid Chaos. The Stoic Approach to 2025. In 2025, the world is more unpredictable than ever. Economic shifts, rapid technological change, and social challenges create a volatile environment. Here's how Stoicism can help. 1. The dichotomy of control. Marcus Aurelius' famous mantra reminds us to separate what we can control from what we can't. In practice, control your thoughts, actions, and choices. Not in control others' opinions, external events, or outcomes. Example: You're working on a project and external factors disrupt your progress. Instead of panicking, focus on improving your effort and adapting to the circumstances. Expanded insight. Imagine social media's influence. A single post might spark joy, anger, or envy. A Stoic would ask, did I control that post or its reception? No, but you control your reaction, and that is where your power lies. 2. Amor fati, loving your fate. Amor fati means embracing everything that happens, good or bad, as necessary for growth. Mindset shift. Instead of resisting challenges, view them as stepping stones to personal growth. Example, a career setback forces you to learn new skills that ultimately open better opportunities. 3. Premeditatio malorum, preparing for adversity. This Stoic practice involves mentally rehearsing potential obstacles to build resilience. Exercise. Each morning, imagine the day ahead. Visualize challenges and how you will handle them calmly and wisely. Expanded application. Let's say you're preparing for a crucial job interview. Imagine arriving late due to traffic, a difficult question you weren't expecting, or even a rejection. Premeditatio malorum encourages you to face these scenarios mentally, so they lose their sting in reality. Part 3. Building emotional resilience through Stoicism. In 2025, emotional resilience is a superpower. Stoicism provides practical tools to master your emotions. 1. Reframing your perspective. Instead of viewing failures as the end, see them as lessons. As Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. 2. Practicing gratitude. Focus on what you have rather than what you lack. Gratitude shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Daily exercise. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each evening. 3. Staying present. Stoicism emphasizes mindfulness. By anchoring yourself in the present moment, you reduce anxiety about the future and regret about the past. Example. Practice mindful breathing when overwhelmed. Focus on your breath to ground yourself in the now. For real-life stories of emotional mastery, consider the life of James Stockdale, a U.S. Navy officer and prisoner of war in Vietnam. Inspired by Stoicism, he endured years of captivity by focusing solely on his own actions and attitudes, finding strength even in dire circumstances. His story exemplifies emotional resilience in action. Part 4. Redefining success with Stoicism. In the modern world, success is often tied to wealth, status, or external validation. Stoicism redefines success as living in harmony with your values and finding fulfillment in personal growth. 1. Aligning actions with values. True success is about living virtuously. Ask yourself daily, am I acting with wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline? 2. Practicing self-discipline. Discipline is the foundation of success. By mastering your impulses, you gain control over your destiny. 3. Avoiding comparison. As Seneca said, no man is free who is a slave to the opinions of others. Focus on your journey, not others' achievements. Expanded exploration. Success stories of figures like Marcus Aurelius and modern leaders who embody Stoic principles can inspire. For instance, how do CEOs manage high-stakes environments without succumbing to stress? They often apply Stoic methods like emotional detachment and focusing on controllable elements. Part 5. Cultivating inner peace in a noisy world. Inner peace is not the absence of challenges, but the mastery of your mind. Here's how Stoicism helps. 1. Simplifying life. Let go of unnecessary possessions, relationships, or commitments. Simplicity creates space for clarity. 2. Accepting mortality. Reflect on the impermanence of life to cherish every moment. Marcus Aurelius said, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." This timeless piece of wisdom serves as a powerful reminder of the fleeting nature of our existence. Each moment we spend, each action we take, is an opportunity to live meaningfully and with intention. It forces us to confront the fragility of life and ask ourselves, are we living in alignment with our highest values? Are we using our time wisely? These questions invite us to make each action, word, and thought a deliberate expression of our truest selves. When we acknowledge that life could be over at any moment, we are encouraged to approach every day with a renewed sense of purpose. We realize that we are not promised tomorrow, which calls us to appreciate the present, focus on what truly matters, and cultivate relationships, pursuits, and habits that reflect our deepest values. The awareness of life's impermanence pushes us to avoid procrastination and distractions. Instead, we're driven to live authentically, pursuing our goals with urgency and aligning our actions with our most cherished beliefs. Practicing silence. In a world filled with constant noise, distractions, and information overload, silence has become an undervalued and rare commodity. However, silence is not simply the absence of sound. It is the space in which clarity, focus, and insight can flourish. Silence allows us to retreat from the noise of the external world and reconnect with the stillness within. It provides the precious opportunity to hear our inner voice, to understand our emotions more clearly, and to reflect on our lives without interference. Silence enables us to step out of the relentless pace of life and make room for reflection. Without the constant influx of external stimuli, we can pause and ask ourselves deep, meaningful questions. What do we truly want out of life? Are we on the right path? Are our actions aligned with our values? Silence cultivates a sacred space for answering these questions, where our innermost thoughts and feelings come into sharper focus. Furthermore, silence gives us the chance to recharge, both mentally and physically. In a society that often celebrates busyness, taking a moment of silence is not just an act of self-care. It's an act of self-preservation. Our minds are constantly processing information, responding to stimuli, and managing tasks. Over time, this constant mental activity can lead to burnout, confusion, and stress. Silence acts as a reset button, allowing us to quiet the mind, reduce mental clutter, and regain a sense of calm and balance. In our quiet moments, we also find the space to connect with our true selves. Without the pressure of expectations from others or the influence of societal norms, we are free to explore our thoughts, desires, and emotions. Silence helps us break free from external validation, guiding us toward our authentic essence. In those moments of stillness, we can ask ourselves, what is my true calling? What do I need to let go of in order to live a more peaceful, intentional life? These reflections often lead to profound insights and revelations. Real-world application. Now, you may be wondering, how can you integrate the practice of silence into your busy life? The answer lies in intentionality. Start by setting aside just 15 minutes each day to disconnect from all external distractions. No phones, no social media, no television, no conversations. Find a quiet space where you can be alone with your thoughts. This could be a cozy corner of your home, a peaceful park, or even a quiet room at work. During this time, focus solely on yourself. You could meditate, practice deep breathing, journal your thoughts, or simply sit in silence and observe your thoughts without judgment. At first, 15 minutes may feel like a long time. Your mind may resist the stillness, bombarded by thoughts and distractions. However, as you continue the practice, you'll find that silence becomes more natural and the time you spend in it becomes more valuable. Over time, you'll notice how much mental chatter has been taking up space in your mind. Without these distractions, you'll begin to experience greater clarity and focus in your daily life. Additionally, the benefits of silence extend beyond mental clarity. You'll notice a shift in your emotional state. The quiet space you create allows you to process your emotions more effectively, leading to greater emotional balance. Instead of reacting impulsively to stress, frustration, or anxiety, you'll have the mental space to respond with calm and mindfulness. This practice enhances your ability to be present in all areas of your life. Whether you're interacting with others, solving problems, or making decisions. Beyond the 15 minutes of daily silence, consider incorporating moments of quiet throughout your day, whether it's during your morning routine, while commuting, or before bed. Take small breaks to detach from the noise and focus on the present moment. The more you practice silence, the more you'll realize how much space it creates for creativity, insight, and peace. Another powerful way to integrate silence into your life is through mindful listening. In conversations, instead of jumping in with your own thoughts or responses, take a moment to truly listen without interrupting, without formulating your reply in your mind. By practicing silence in this way, you allow others to speak more freely and authentically, while also enhancing your own ability to empathize and understand. Silence, when practiced regularly, helps you cultivate mindfulness, which deepens your awareness of both your internal state and the external world around you. It helps you become less reactive and more intentional in your actions. Whether you're facing a challenging situation or celebrating a success, silence allows you to approach life with a calm, centered perspective. In today's world, silence is a rare commodity. We live in a society that constantly demands our attention, constantly bombards us with information and distractions. However, by deliberately carving out time for silence, we take back control of our mental and emotional well-being. Silence is not an indulgence. It's a necessary practice for cultivating a life of purpose, clarity, and balance. In the end, silence has the potential to transform your life in ways you may never have imagined. By committing to this practice, you reclaim your sense of self, your mental clarity, and your emotional peace. It provides a space to hear your own inner wisdom, guiding you toward greater fulfillment and a deeper connection with who you truly are. So, take a step back from the noise, embrace the power of silence, and allow it to guide you toward a more intentional, peaceful, and purposeful life.